Hello everyone, it's me Jenny, it's time for another Sum Up Sunday. And I don't really have much to talk about this week. I've been continuing with my Game of Thrones podcast, which has been fun. I keep saying I'll put a link in the description, probably won't. Life has been okay, the sun is officially out, it's been very warm. Laid on the factor 20 in order to spend the last couple of hours in daylight, so it was after 5 o'clock, so theoretically you're not supposed to get burnt, or at least horrendously burnt after 5 o'clock, but I still layered up in the sun cream in order to go outside. I've just been pretty much working and chilling this week. I have started watching Vikings. I've also started watching Downton Abbey, which for two historical dramas, they're definitely very different settings. I watched Annie, the 90s version, just because I wanted something brainless. I am pretty close to finishing my character art. Once I have finished it, I'll post it. I'm still not quite happy with some aspects. Hopefully I can tinker with them and they'll improve a little bit. And yeah, that's about it. I have to be honest, I tried filming this twice before. The first time was in glorious sunshine, and my camera ran out of battery, and the other time, about a week and a half ago, because I didn't do a Sum Up Sunday last week, I went to go see a ballet. It was a rehearsal matinee showing, so it was midday, three pieces, full showing. So one of them, my favourite one was the third one. The first one was okay, although it was hard to really tell what was going on. It was so wrought with metaphor, but with no specific structure as to what it was trying to say, so that kind of frustrated me. It distracted me from the actual dance movements, which were wonderfully done in the male performance. It was all male cast for the first piece, were amazing dancers, absolutely extraordinary. But yeah, the reason why this is my third take is because the middle ballet piece was beautifully done, beautiful costumes, beautiful music, but featured as its predominant theme some very, very graphic depictions of rape on stage, and it's very hard to express how graphic it was as someone who loves ballet, in that ballet has a very specific syntax and vocabulary to the movements. It's very structured, it's very logical, and you know, there's a limitation to what it can express with the movements that are inclined in ballet. And when it comes to acts of violence, or specifically acts of sexual violence, it's either very artistfully hidden or it's off stage. While this was, they broke from the format of ballet and basically showed on screen thrusting and grinding in a very violent way after some very violent acts of just generally, it was for a, I've never viewed ballet as a PG thing, but I've always seen it as a PG thing. I feel like anyone should be able to access it, and a viewing of a ballet that is being shown midday on a Saturday in London, I feel like that I don't think there's any like age limit on watching ballet, and that was very, very graphic, and even to minds that don't quite understand it, it was all fully clothed, but it just felt like it was not producing a positive message, and I rambled on about that for slightly too long in my last take, but it was disturbingly graphic. So yeah, I needed the third piece, which was my favourite, which was very beautiful, to kind of cleanse my mind after that. But yeah, I've never seen acts of sexual violence depicted live on stage in such a graphic and jarring way, which I suppose is effective, but it didn't, the story didn't allow for a positive message. It was negative for all the characters, and a negative overall message for young people in terms of sexual expression, because it was the young girl trying to explore her sexuality and go out and, you know, realising that she has a sexual ability in the way of life and all those sort of things, and then being horribly, horribly raped and abused. So, and then it ended. So yeah, that's a downer for a Sum Up Sunday, but it's just something it's been a week and a half since I watched this ballet, and it's still playing on my mind. So yeah, I never thought I'd see that at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, in a ballet. So there we go. Food for thought, I guess. Game of Thrones podcast, I've been doing that, and I'm caught up, so woo! Thank you for watching. Feel free to comment. When was the last time you were shocked and surprised by something where you didn't expect to be shocked and surprised by something, because that was a jarring experience. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.